It's another day of sheepies, and we're gonna see how many we can make fully happy. And that probably involves giving them actual food to eat. So we will make sure that all that is stocked up before the next day arrives. And they also need water. But thankfully the silo over here is gonna give us plenty of food to work with. And we should also make sure that we keep that stockpiled very nicely. And the never-ending struggle with all the bottles. But now the current objective is to have 10 wool fabric. So we need to shear up all of these sheep, and we can actually get another sheepy right now, so we might as well. And then once we shear the sheepies, we get all the wool through the cleaning process there, and then make sure the new baby is taken care of, and then everybody's asleep. And since we have so much wheat that we need to make, there was a comment that said if we take the shears to the wheat, then we get seeds out of it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I don't need to keep spending money. I just need to hope that they don't want carrots. So I should probably get carrot seeds. So we have a pretty good order going on here now. And now with clean wool, it gets put into the loom here. Or not the loom, the spinning wheel. The loom is next. Oh, and it's a good thing I started planting carrots because sheepies actually want carrots today. So if I cut the carrot, do I get seeds? No, I don't. That's too bad. But either way, we have the cooked carrots that they desire. And then of course, so many more bottles need to be done and dealt with. But thankfully, 2 of the babies grew up. So that's less baby sheepies we have to worry about. And I'm gonna continue turning this butter into pastry dough because that gives a much better money return. And now from the spinning wheel, we bring the yarn to the loom and it's being made into fabric. Very nice. Gonna make some cozy sweaters with all of this. And we do need to keep this fertilizer train going because these sheep eat a lot. And they also drink a lot too. That trough is like always empty. And look at this, we have fabric. So we need to have the fabric and not sell it this time. Also, gotta remember to cook these carrots before they go bad. And my goodness, so many sheep need shearing at once. This is insane. And we are making so much butter. And with more sheepies, it is taking a little bit longer to get through all the day's tasks. But thankfully, we can have everything running at once. And then make up some pastries. Oh, I almost forgot you need shearing. And you need milking. Okay, gotta quickly do that. All the sheepies are being cared for. And then once these 2 wools are processed, then we'll have all the fabric that we need. Which this sells for 30. That's really good. All right, need to shear this, plant that. And my goodness, they all already need bottles. How are they so crazy fast with all of this? Also, where did the rest of the bottles go? It's all being hidden behind the fluffy sheepies. All right, now where did the shears go? Right here. So we gotta take care of that. Look at that butter stockpile. It's no wonder I just kept selling it all outright, because there is way more than I can turn into pastries in a feasible time, and it is another day for making more sheepies. I would like a little more automation before we bring in more, but here we will bring in more packaging paper so we can just get rid of all this butter because there is so much of it. More than we have paper for in one go. At least all that will sell for a good amount. And now once this yarn is processed, then we'll have all the fabric that we need. And look at that, we have the quest complete. Excellent. So now we can make wool clothes, which comes from bringing the fabric to the sewing tools over here. Beautiful. We have the sweaters that we were making that sell for 45. Not nearly as much as the leather jackets we made before, but it's still a good amount. And it's also the method that doesn't get rid of the sheepies. So, okay, we will get done with the day before we do all of that. And probably sell some things so we have more resource room. All right, now all of you need milking. So if I could keep track of where the shears end up, that would help. And thankfully there's no more babies, so we can get rid of all of this bottled milk and bring it to the sheeps that need them. There, so now all that's being taken care of. And now we can turn all this fabric into clothes, which we do need to sell clothes, so we can go ahead and do that for a lot of money here. And thankfully, we make a lot of clothes at once. But man, these sheeps go through so much, both food and water. So we're gonna quickly go through this quest and on to the next one, because the more quests we do, the more stuff we unlock. And I'm hoping one of the next unlocks is actual like automation. Okay, so now everybody should be happy after this sheepy has had its milking and watering. So now we're gonna take this time to clean up a little bit because it is just a never-ending struggle. And we can also use this time to convert the cloths that are there into clothes, selling a few more of those. And then I think I accidentally sold the empty sacks that I bought. I meant to hold on to those. Oh no, I used them. That's right. And then we just need to sell 5 more fabrics, which should be pretty doable here pretty soon. And by fabrics, I mean clothes. But man, oh man, these sheep just always need the milking. I'm not even ready to bring in more sheep yet, but it does seem like we are getting through the day better. And we also need to keep making wheat before we run out of that. So let's just get both fields going there. And just like that, that's all the clothes that we need to sell. Beautiful. And Airing business. What are we airing out here? So we probably don't want to convert all the milk to butter as soon as we get it, because we'll need to pasteurize it. But we also gotta make sure we get through all the sheepies' needs, which I probably need to buy more bottles for. So we will go ahead and take the bottles that we do have here, and we do have half a day before they wake up. So let's get as many of these pasteurized as we can, and then we just keep buying paper, not burn the paper, packing up all this butter, and also probably getting the fields replanted because our wheat silo is less than half, and I don't like that. And my goodness, the day just kicks into full swing, and I accidentally made seeds, but I wanted those. Okay, now to sell all of this, and we do have pasteurized milk, so here, let's empty out the bottles by buying some yogurt culture. We have 3 bottles, so we'll go ahead and do that. What even is in this? Isn't it just like bacteria or something to make a yogurt? But anyway, we have empty bottles again, so we can clean those out. And then we need to mix this with water. So there we have irons. Irons. That's like the jar, isn't it? I don't know how you say it then. Oh gosh, she wants a carrot. And this is the wrong carrot. I meant to cook it. And also just clean up all of this fertilizer that they leave around. Gross. Okay, now I'm supposed to, yeah, sell them. So we have 2 of those at least, and then number 3 right here. That's not so bad. And then the shears keep disappearing, as they do. And now we will go ahead and get each of those going. And I think these sheep just need, oh, do you need a bottle still? Okay. Oh gosh, the day's almost over. We have so many sheep to shear. Where'd the shears go? Those stinking sheeps are hiding the shears. There they are. How do you kick it way by the stove? Oh gosh, okay. Well, there's one sheep that's gonna be in not good spirits. Here, we'll just get you a bottle and then take care of that before the day's out. Okay, so you just really need a water. I think we're okay with that. But you also need shearing, like really badly. And we need to get more wheat in the silos here. How did we fall so behind? It's because I'm trying to do absolutely everything at once. Even things I don't really need to, like making more clothes. But we are getting a lot of money right now. And here, we'll get the wheat fields going again. I really should be using this pause function more often, but I also just try to do everything manually. All right, so we're getting through more of those, and more sheepies are being sheared properly, and we are keeping well on track with the day. So last bottle goes to the last sheepy, and then we can make 2 more pasteurized milks, and then do the same selling of the fertilizer thing to get rid of all this around the field, and then get all this wheat in the silo, and then buy 2 more yogurt cultures so we can get those made, and then the buckets finish the errands. I am being very careful about how I say that. And it sells for only 16. That's really not very much. But ooh, carpets. Buy the carpet loom. Okay. We need to buy 1 more structure capacity, which thankfully we have more than enough money to do. Might as well buy that again. And then carpet loom, which needs the wool yarn, so we're not actually needing to make fabrics anymore. We need to put the yarn here and sell 10 of those. But since we do have some fabrics here, we might as well get those out of here. And to be honest, since I need to buy yogurt culture and pasteurize the milk and all that, that's quite a process, so I don't think I'm gonna make the yogurt ever again. I also still have this rennet here for some reason, so maybe I should make some more cheese. But hey, look, we have our first wool carpet. Oh, that looks amazing. And it sells for as much as the leather jackets. Neat. I will say, making things that don't rely on butchering a sheep go a lot faster than those that do. Gee, I wonder why. But man, we're still barely keeping up with only 7 sheep. How are we supposed to get 10? Because I did see that that is an achievement, is getting 10 happy sheepies. And man, those carpets take forever to make. But we do have a good rotation of the sheep that need shearing, so we should be able to get that done in no time. But man, I really wish I could just sell the raw milk, because I feel like buying bottles every time would just be so much better. But we will keep selling the carpets as we get them. And I really should see how many bottles I have in total, because I might not have that many. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 6 bottles. No wonder I keep needing to trade them in for butter to milk the rest of the sheepies. Although I might be off on that count because we have 7 sheep. No, we do only have 6 bottles, so I should buy more. We'll get 2 more. So with this, we should be able to milk all the sheepies and then have 1 extra if we need it. Like for a baby, for example. And we are very close to a full silo now, so that's reassuring. And thankfully I can fertilize the fields after planting the crops, because I kind of forgot to do that right away. And this other field is going to be cooked carrots, or cooked carrots? It's gonna be carrots that we can cook, so I don't have to keep worrying about that. Okay, so we have 3 more carpets right here, so we just need to sell 3 more to be done with that. It is a bit more of a process, but I think I like making the carpets more than I do the leather jackets. And you still need a bottle. I thought I gave you one. Oh, you're the one that needed medicine. You really need a medicine before anything else? Really? Okay, things are seeming pretty okay right now. So maybe we can get away with adding another sheep for only 384 coins. That seems like pocket change right now. And you two are ready, so go ahead. And we got a pasteurized milk for you, or not pasteurized, that's raw milk. And there we go. More Happy Sheepies. 8 of them. And thankfully the third carpet is complete. So let's go ahead and just get that quest completed so we can see what the next one is. And I don't even know what it was, because it was done already. Delicious meals. Ooh, the casseroles. We made these forever ago. Oh, that means we need to butcher more sheepies. Well, good thing we just made some. So who was it that just made the baby? I think it was you. We're butchering you. Ooh, and that's a lot of meat. Or actually, no, I thought there was gonna be more. But now we have other processes to go through, and so we need to chop this up. Or, nope, I chopped it up too soon. Well, we have a patty. I'm forgetting the process here, but it does involve chopping carrots before we cook them. So, ooh, hey, carrots. Chop you, and then we need potatoes too. And I didn't mean to buy this. So let's get potato seeds and carrot seeds, because that'll just be better, I think. And then potato seeds up there, and then the waterers get put back. I might just stick this loom all the way over here so we have more room for the carpet, since that's what we're gonna be focusing on with that. And then the potatoes are here, so we gotta chop those up too, and then stick that together, and then we need to add it to the raw meat, and then it can be cooked. So we definitely need to get all these bunched together before they spoil, and also make sure we focus on the needs of the sheep, which it is kind of funny that all the raw milk got shoved to the middle somehow. And then the shears keep disappearing, hiding behind every single sheep imaginable. Very convenient. Okay, but thankfully we do get through everybody, and we have so much wool on standby, as well as so much fertilizer here. We're almost at resource capacity. You know what? That's probably what that objective was that completed so fast. All right, but now we have paused time here. So we will chop up all these things because we need to make 12 more casseroles. So there's going to be a lot of sheepies going through here. And I think once these things are chopped, then they don't spoil. So that's going to be helpful. So let's see. Let's try to keep an even number of sheepies before the day comes for them to multiply, so we can have multiple pairs of sheeps happening at once. And also just make so many casseroles at once too. Thankfully, the sheeps are very convenient for that, even if the casseroles take forever. But hey, there's another one for 30. That's very low, and we still need more potatoes. Also, thankfully, our carpet industry is very productive right now. And then once we have sheepies all happy and satisfied, they can make some babies. I'm hoping we don't have to butcher too many sheeps to make all the casseroles that we need, but we should be able to get 2 more right away. So when medicine goes to you, and then once all the sheepies are sheared, there should be another one that's ready. Yeah, there it is. And then because you just made a baby, we can go ahead and butcher you too. So that's okay, that's a little bit more meat. So that's good news. I might honestly just sell these stomachs so I can get them out of here. But we can process the sheepskins because that's lucrative. And then we need to plant the potatoes before I forget. And then as long as we keep up with all this, we should be good there. These casseroles take so long to cook. Oh my goodness. But we are still getting through the day okay. And the best part is with the byproducts, we are making leather to make jackets. Oh, they're 75. I thought there was more than or I thought it was the same amount as a carpet. Okay then. I can see why I loved doing that so much last time. I also definitely forgot that there were 2 baby sheepies, but thankfully they're both being taken care of. And sadly, meat is getting spoiled. So I really need to, I really need to process all the things before they go away. Or actually, how much does raw casserole make? Oh, I can't buy that? Why can't I cheat to use these, to do these quests? Well, at least I can buy carrot cutlets. Or that's different. Where'd the cleaver go? Right up here, so we do that. They are different. How do you make cutlets? So I need chopped carrots, but also we're at resource capacity, so get rid of these. I didn't mean to get those anyway. And then make sure we sell these. And sell all the butters. So now all of the vegetables are paired up and they just need things of meat. Hopefully the raw casserole doesn't go bad. Can I just buy raw meat? I can. Oh, yes. I can buy everything I need. Money makes everything better. But I'm pretty sure to do this, I actually do have to cook the casseroles, so... Ooh, that's actually the amount that we need. So we just have to survive everything that we need to do until then. So thankfully, we don't need to butcher any more sheepies. Not that they really know the difference. And our wheat fields are starting to get a little low on the count. And by fields, I mean the silo. But now let's pasteurize the milk so we can... Oh wait, we can't do that yet. I was gonna say so we can get rid of this, but let's just sell it. Anything I don't need, I'm just gonna sell. So thankfully the wheat silo resupplies pretty quickly, right before the next day shows up. And we could make another sheepy right now if we wanted to. I think that's a good idea. And we actually got through that day's objectives really quickly. I didn't even have to pause. And we could just continue to sell the casseroles as they're done. And now both of the babies are grown up, so we don't need to... Oh wait, there was one more baby. No, I definitely didn't forget about you. And thankfully, we are keeping ahead of the bottle demand for the sheeps. That's what stresses me out the most. So it is starting to feel like we are getting a little better control on things. Also, the next day might be another sheep increase. I kind of lost track of the math. But in case it is, let's get more sheep capacity. Up to 10, because that's where the achievement is. Which, as long as the wheat supplies keep up, we should be okay with. That's just gonna be so much to take care of. I mean, what would you rather have? 10 sheepies or 101 puppies? But at least we have bottles to meet their demand, including the baby. And I guess today is actually not a more sheep day. Like I said, I lost track of the math. Because I mean, like, it's every third day, and I know 130 doesn't go into it cleanly. Yeah, so today is making more sheeps. So we can get through all of that and then get 2 more sheepies, which is a lot to take care of, but we can get one of those in. So here we have 10 little sheepies, and then I think when they're fully grown up is when we get the full achievement for it. Oh hey, but both casseroles are done, so we'll do that. And then micro business, hey, that was done. Happy sheepies, 10 happy sheepies, we did it. Yarn wool supplier, we did it. Yarn wool, wool yarn. Okay, shoemaker's bench, that involves more leather. I just got 10 sheepies and you want me to kill some more? And not just some, but 10 of them. Oh no, I missed a few days of demands from the sheepies. Well, we already had the Happy Sheepies achievement, so it looks like they don't need to be milked right away. It's just sort of like an extra thing that happens. And we already had 10 Happy Sheepies, so we can probably save a lot of time by not doing things. Is that really a good idea though? I don't know. Also, somehow there's still 4 quests left after getting all the Happy Sheepies. But I feel like all of these are gonna take quite a bit of time. So I think that's where this video will end. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. If you have, make sure to let me know. And if you guys know the best ways to make a lot of money in this game, then let me know that too, because I feel like that's coming up here. Either way, thank you guys very much for watching, and sub to Intern. And I want to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Devion X, Lucas, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droop Along, Angel, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarrity, Sands, V, Isaac, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, and Nicholas.